Tonight, a local woman is warning about a possible measles outbreak, saying that she couldn't find a place to even get tested for the virus. Now, this is a story you're only going to see right here on Action News Jax. I'm Tanika Hughes.
And I'm Ben Becker. Action News Jax Deja Mayfield talked with this woman and a local doctor. And Deja, you're hearing that there are a few ways to get tested.
Yeah, I talked to an infectious diseases expert who says your primary care doctor can have you tested for the virus and have you tested for any antibodies, too. These pictures were sent to us by a local school teacher who wants her identity concealed.
I had a fever, achy, just very flu-like symptoms.
She says she developed what she thought might be rashes and wanted to get tested for measles, but she was turned away from every healthcare facility she visited, including the health department.
And I tell them what I need. I'd like to get tested for measles. And she looked at me like I was an alien. She goes, "You want a vaccination?" I said, "No, I want to get tested."
Now the experts are weighing in on what to do if you think you may be infected.
The first thing to do would actually be to call the physician or the healthcare provider to say, "I'm worried about this," and that way you can have a discussion about what your true risk of measles is.
Dr. William Rosca is an infectious diseases expert. He says because the disease is so contagious, people should call a healthcare professional instead of going in person.
Measles usually begins with fever. And the fever is usually not particularly high.
Dr. Rosca says a cough, runny nose, and red eyes are more telltale signs.
And then, only then, after about several days of that the characteristic rash appears, and you have this bright, blotchy rash that begins on the face, spreads down the body.
But even before an infection happens, Dr. Rosca says there's one highly effective way to prevent the illness.
From my perspective, the best way to prevent measles is to get vaccinated. So I think everyone should get the vaccine. I think the vaccine is incredibly effective at preventing measles.
Dr. Rosca says now is the time to go ahead and check your vaccination record to make sure you're already protected. And as for that woman we've been talking to, she says she was able to get an appointment with her primary care doctor. It was virtual. Her primary care doctor then ordered her measles test for tomorrow. For local coverage you can count on, reporting on the South Side, Deja Mayfield, Action News Jax.
If you're unsure if you're vaccinated for measles, there is a way for you to check. You go to flshotsusers.com. Here it is there. You scroll down, you go to Request Records. Once that loads, you have not one, not two, three different options. First, you can ask your health care provider. Option number two, ask your local county health department. Or option number three, submit your request directly to Florida Shots. However, this option is only for requesting your own shots records. You cannot request your child's records through this portal.